In this video, we will talk about journey reports. Let's get started. Journey reports helps us to get a bird's eye view of the results and the condition of our journey scans. So we're going to share 3 tips to help you to fast track your way into getting useful reports that'll tell you some helpful insights regarding your journeys. The first one that we're going to cover is what we'll call a journey maintenance report or action failures. So under templates in journeys, you will see under the journey runs reports, the template action failures. And what this is doing is it's giving us the necessary information to understand what journeys have recently, the most recent run, failed in the automation, in the execution of the actions. So this is an ideal report for any individual who is tasked with keeping your journey scans up and running. If they're concerned with the automation working and the scan being able to go from A to B on your site, then this is a helpful report where we can see the name of the journey, the folder, the failed action name. So this will give you some, if you're familiar with the journey that broke, you can understand exactly what the issue was. Some information on what the failure type was, and the console log message that tells us more about the error. The next tip that we're going to talk about is a rule failure report. Likewise, in the templates where we see journey runs, we see a template called rule failures. And this is an ideal report for those that are interested in finding the tagging or analytics, specifically the rule failures that result from any of your journeys, where we are filtering by most recent runs and journeys that have rule failures. And so we can see, of course, the journey, the timestamp where the rule failure occurred, how many rules failed, and then details of the particular rule that failed. So at a bird's eye view, you can quickly answer where things may have gone wrong with your analytics or your tagging or data collection. And the last tip we're going to cover today is how to get a 30-day rolling view of your journeys and whether they're working properly or not. And that's going to be the journey run status, which auto applies a filter for the past 30 days and groups by the name of the journey, where we have the web journey run status success, web journey run status action failure, and web journey run status rules failure. And so we can see a count of each instance of each of these events. And this tells us a story of how stable our journeys are. So where we have this ObservePoint.com support journey, we can see that it's failed 7 out of 7 times that it's ran, or 7 action failures at least. And so that tells us that we probably, if we want to have this journey do its job and scan, we've got to go optimize it to make sure it's more stable. And then we can see those journeys that are behaving just fine. If you enjoyed this content, you can find other videos on our YouTube channel. If you have additional questions, reach out to our team.